The Dallas Cowboys are facing one of the biggest decisions of the offseason, and it revolves around none other than star pass rusher Micah Parsons. With his contract situation reaching a critical point, new trade rumors are emerging, and one name has surged to the forefront: Trey Hendrickson. Hendrickson, a dominant force on the Cincinnati Bengals defensive line, has consistently proven himself as one of the NFL's top sack artists. The 30-year-old has recorded back-to-back seasons with 17.5 sacks, making him one of the league's premier pass rushers. His relentless motor and ability to disrupt opposing quarterbacks have made him a nightmare for offensive lines. But could he be the answer for the Cowboys' defensive future? The latest reports indicate that the Cowboys may be exploring a blockbuster trade that would send Parsons to the Bengals in exchange for Hendrickson, a first-round pick, and a third-round pick in the 2026 draft. With Parsons set to play under a $24 million fifth-year option in 2025, his market value has skyrocketed. A new deal for Parsons could exceed $90 million over 3 years, which could put the Cowboys in a tough financial spot. That's where Hendrickson enters the conversation. From a strategic standpoint, acquiring Hendrickson would allow the Cowboys to maintain an elite-level pass rush while also securing valuable draft capital. He may be older than Parsons, but his production remains elite. The Bengals, on the other hand, would be getting a generational talent in Parsons, who could elevate their defense to new heights. But here's the big question: should the Cowboys really consider moving on from Parsons? While the financial aspect is a real concern, Parsons is more than just a great player. He's the heart of Dallas defense. Trading him, even for a player as talented as Hendrickson, would send shockwaves through the franchise and the fan base. As a Cowboys fan, this trade idea is tough to digest. Trey Hendrickson is an absolute beast, no doubt about it. His sack numbers prove that he can be a game changer, and if Dallas could get him along with high draft picks, it's tempting. But man, losing Micah Parsons? That's a hard pill to swallow. Parsons is the face of this defense, the guy that opposing offenses fear the most. He's young, explosive, and still improving. Financially, I get it. The Cowboys are in a bind, and signing Parsons to a massive deal will limit other moves they can make. But does replacing him with a 30-year-old Hendrickson really make sense in the long run? Sure, Hendrickson is a proven force, but he's nearing the later stage of his prime. This move would feel like a win-now decision rather than a long-term investment. If Dallas pulls the trigger, they better be sure they can replace Parsons' impact, not just on the field, but in leadership and energy. At the end of the day, I think this trade would hurt the team more than help. Micah is a rare talent, and Dallas needs to find a way to pay him without getting the future. What do you all think? Would this trade make sense, or would the Cowboys regret it in the long run? One thing is certain: Dallas is at a crossroads. Will they commit to Parsons long term, or will they make a bold move to reshape their defense? Cowboys Nation, what do you think? Should Dallas pull the trigger on this trade or find a way to keep Parsons in the star? Let us know in the comments below.